Okay, welcome back to another video. This is kind of a funny game, I will say, to say the least. And it definitely does go to show why they say a certain rank with a race does not translate the way you think it does. Because this game accurately represents that idea where just because you are a certain rank with, say, Terran, that doesn't mean you'd be good at other races at that level. Like, example, I'm Diamond 1 as Terran. That does not mean my Protoss or my Zerg is Diamond 1. We start this game normally, except for this random drone scout, which makes no sense. Back at home, he's playing Hatch first with a normal opener, and he extractor tricks his way from he extractor tricks the drone to make sure it doesn't die, but he loses it anyway because, you know, the drone is the extractor instead of just running. I continue with my build as normal, taking my second command center, sending out my SCV scout, and because I see him do this, I do realize that I do have to take my natural gas in contrast to this. I do build a marine here just to help with, you know, killing this faster instead of wasting an SCV's time. Reaper comes back on his side of the map, does not quite get a kill here. But again, it's just scouting. Seeing this many lings is a bit suspicious. And we continue on with just killing this and our build. Now the reason I build here instead of here is because obviously vision. Back at home, he's lost... I don't think he's lost anything. Nope, nothing lost. So this spore or spine crawler, oh, actually finishes. He lets that finish. Another hatchery goes down. So this is where the game gets a little weird. He lost this extractor, meaning he doesn't have vision here anymore, but he already doesn't know what build we're playing. He's just seen our backs. He's literally seen nothing. His lings come in to try to scout, get some vision. Maybe seeing this many Marines was a mistake on my part, because maybe that gives away the 2-1-1 build, because usually you'd see Hellions by now. So, potential mistake on my part. We just continue on with our build. Back at home for him, he's adding on, wow, another hatchery in the main. Oh my goodness, this guy's crazy. And a spine crawler. Jeez, what is this guy? Jeez. And we start our 2 medevacs. Now this does kind of give off the impression that he's a Protoss player, because the concept of building the spines here to protect yourself and having extra production as if they are gateways is a little bit funny. We see him add on more gas here, and he now is on 5 hatcheries with, wow, he's building more spines at the 3rd, what the hell. I supply block him temporarily here with the Overlord. This is maybe a mistake to show this force, but oh well. We come to the 3rd base here and we just see the spines, we're thinking, what the heck? Because we don't know why he's doing this, but, you know, whatever. Another spine, or not spine, another Overlord goes down. Again, not supply blocking him, but, you know, causing problems. The drop in the main sees all the lings, and, you know, we see the double gas here, so we're thinking, okay, what's going on here? And as we, you know, we use the dead space around the map, because he has no queens. We see this, so this is actually in range. We do see the spire here, which is something I remember clicking on. But it definitely was a weird scenario, because this does feel like a Skytoss player trying to, like, translate that skill into Zerg. When, you know, Skytoss is not the same thing as playing Spire. That's not the same thing. I do focus the Spire here, but he does eventually get the idea to move the spines on me and, you know, try to trap me in. So I do have to run. We establish our 3rd with our 60 SCVs or so, which is pretty good. And we just go for an attack here. What the heck, base over here? Whatever. I didn't never see that. The spines are just eliminated and the Overlords all get killed. So this was a very foolish idea, but this is kind of what happens when it doesn't translate properly. I do remember looking this guy up. I think he is a Protoss player, but it was kind of funny seeing that. Thank you for watching this video. Please like and subscribe if you like these, and I'll be back with the next one.